Hello and good evening, everybody. It's 11:21 p.m. on January 25th, 2024. You're tuned in to Discover with Spinati. I'm Dr. Spinati, and we are talking about AI tools that are going to help you save tons of time. So I have three genius hacks to save you time. And these are things that have literally saved me tons of time. And I want to share them with you because, in 2023, in 2023, there were a bunch of these AI things that came out, and a lot of them were not really useful, even though developers have spent a lot of money and they've made a lot of money from them. A lot of them haven't been very useful, but there are some that are. And I'm going to share them with you. The first one is something that is very, very useful to everybody at any age. And this one here is related to YouTube. Now, I'm sure that when you go into YouTube, you're looking at videos and you're looking at videos that would either relate to you or, that would probably increase your productivity somehow. This podcast is specifically related to productivity. So, to increasing productivity in business so that you can succeed better. So, when you have a video and you're like, okay, this is going to be a game-changing video for me and it's going to really help me. It's going to help me big time with my business. But that video is around 2 hours. Now, who has 2 hours to watch a video that they don't even know if it's going to be beneficial? Now, here comes the tip. By using the link, I'm going to share the link in the description. By using the link, you can actually take that shareable YouTube, okay? You can plug it into that software that I'm going to tell you. It's a GPT. It's a customized chat GPT. You plug it in and it's free, by the way. You plug it in and then it summarizes for you what that YouTube video is in a matter of seconds. It's incredible because that saves you a ton of time. You just read it and you get to see, okay, is this actually something that is going to benefit my business? Or is it something that's not going to benefit my business? Now, if it is going to benefit your business, obviously that's something then you're going to go back to that YouTube and you're going to then go through it and listen to it. But you don't even have to listen to it because you have the summary right in front of you. And so that like I said, I'm going to share that link in the description. So make sure you check it out. It saves a ton of time and gives you so much value because then you can go through so many YouTube videos without actually sitting there and listening to them, and you can decipher which ones are actually useful to you or not. The second really cool tip. Now, a lot of us get tons of emails on a daily basis. And so our emails look incredibly junk full. And obviously that gives a lot of people anxiety. And, there's a theory out there that when you have an email full of unopened mail, it does create this like fogginess in your brain that doesn't allow you to live your life to its fullest. And so a lot of people have dedicated their time to come up with this kind of software so that people have the ability to get rid of all that junk and get back to zero. Imagine getting to zero in your email when you know that you've checked everything that's important and you haven't left anything behind. Wouldn't that be really nice? Wouldn't that kind of give you this like satisfaction and maybe even allow you to sleep better? Who knows? But that company is called Clean Email. So if you actually type clean.email, now obviously the service isn't free. I think they charge around $4 a month, but it's incredibly worth it. And you can just literally, it's a plug and play, very easy to use. Highly recommend it. Okay, and you can get to your zero email and you can sleep happily knowing that you don't have any emails that you haven't checked. The last but certainly not least, now this here is going to apply to some people, but most people in business do some form of image manipulation. Like, let's say you take a picture and you want to put some text on it, or you're posting something or whatever it is. More than likely you're using Canva. Now, many people don't know this in Canva, and I only found out very recently is that Canva has an AI image generator. In other words, you can actually go into Canva and you can ask Canva to come up with an image for you based on your description, and it'll actually come up with something really cool. So if you've used any kind of these image generators, ChatGPT has DALL-E. There's Midjourney, and those two are the main ones. And there's other ones that basically are offshoots of those. They use ChatGPT mainly in order for them to generate these kind of images. Well, by using Canva, most of us do use Canva, especially in business. When you use Canva, you can actually use that feature that allows you to generate these images strictly from prompts. And these are AI generated, so they're, copyright friendly, and you can use them. So those three things, especially the first two, have really changed a lot of things with me in terms of how I do things, because they've shortened my cycle of trying to see the emails and seeing which ones are actually important. So that was the clean email application, and the other one was that that copy the YouTube link into that software that I'm telling you that I'm going to be sharing with you in the description down below. And then that'll basically change your game big time, because then you'll be able to go through, like, literally, I don't know, hundreds of YouTube videos in no time, and be able to gather a lot of that information without having to listen and sit there and watch it. Hope that was beneficial. Today is a very, very short podcast. And as always, keep safe and keep smiling. Have a good night.